I stole from a museum as a child, and I don't mean from the gift shop. When I was a child, around 7 or 8, I went on a school trip to a museum that had an ancient Egypt exhibit running. The museum staff allowed the class to look at some old relics, passing them around in a circle. I remember looking at this little greeny/blue colored figurine of a goddess with a hippo head. I really liked it. Without a second thought I put it in my pocket and took it home with me. I sat at home playing with it, not really understanding the gravity of what I had done. Then we had a big assembly at school. The museum were looking for this figurine as it was not a replica but an actual ancient Egyptian artifact. I remember playing scenarios in my head of how I could give it back without getting caught, but I couldn't see a way out of it. The museum became angrier, the assemblies grew more pressing, letters went home to all parents, parents were called in of naughty children who could have possibly done it. Finally everyone calmed down, they realized they weren't getting it back. I got away with it. The problem is I'm now 31 and I still have the figurine. I couldn't throw it away, it's thousands of years old. I couldn't give it back, I would have been in unbelievable trouble. If I gave it back now, it would look strange that it's turned up after all this time in the same town by someone who went to the same school. I've never told anyone about this figurine, no one else has ever seen it. I have no idea what I'll ever do with it. But that's my confession, museum thief of an ancient artifact at 7 years old. Final edit, just to let everyone know, thanks to your comments, I did the right thing and returned the figurine to the museum. I did it anonymously from a different city, I hope they receive it. I feel a lot better, thank you. I want this to be a movie where the figure has the spirit of an ancient pharaoh that possesses the one who took it and they have to share a body. Every now and then pharaoh gets control of the body and has to adapt to modern society. How wouldn't they notice that they didn't get it back after passing it around? I feel like they wouldn't let you leave until they found it. Take it on Antiques Roadshow, say you found it at a yard sale. Imagine Op stole this. Try to mail it anonymously. Pretty sure they won't be able to trace it back to you, as long as there is no personal info anywhere on the package. Edit, also pretty stupid decision to hand out real artifacts instead of replicas to kids. I mean, what did they think would happen? Things probably get anonymously returned to museums more often than we think. Their fault for letting elementary school kids handle an artifact.